Wondered what links a deadly, world-ending cosmic poison to a sacred month of quiet, everyday devotion? I mean, it literally sounds like the plot of a massive fantasy epic, right? But actually, it's the foundation of one of the most revered periods in Hindu mythology. Welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving into a story of ultimate sacrifice, intense romance, and powerful mindfulness that has shaped millions of lives for centuries.
So, let's get right into it. We're exploring the divine significance in those deeply grounding rituals of Shravan Mass, also known as Sawan. Whether you're already familiar with Hindu traditions or just kind of fascinated by how ancient myths shape modern habits of inner peace, well, this explainer is going to bring this incredible month completely to life for you.
Here's our quick roadmap for today. First, the churning of the ocean. Then, Parvati's penance and devotion. After that, the sacred rituals of Shravan. And finally, the festivals of the holy month. Let's do this.
All right, Section 1, the churning of the ocean, or Samudra Manthan.
So, to really understand the holy month of Shravan, we got to go back to a massive cosmic crisis. The gods, the devas, and the demons, the asuras, actually had to team up. They churned the great cosmic ocean to get Amrit, the nectar of immortality. But, every action has a reaction. Along with the good stuff, this deadly poison called halahala emerged, and nobody wanted to touch it. To save existence from literally being wiped out, Lord Shiva stepped right up and drank the poison. The sheer heat and pain of this cosmic poison were just unimaginable. So Lord Brahma immediately started pouring holy Ganga water, Ganga Jal, over Shiva just to cool him down.
And what's truly fascinating here is the physical toll that sacrifice actually took. Lord Shiva didn't just swallow the poison. He held it right in his throat to stop it from spreading through his body and destroying the universe. This intense act turned his throat completely blue. And that's exactly what earned him the iconic title of Neelkanth, which means the blue-throated one. It is the absolute ultimate symbol of taking in the toxicity of the world to protect others, which is a massive theme we're going to see reflected in the rituals of Shravan.
Moving on to Section 2, Parvati's penance and devotion.
Now, the mythology of this month isn't just about saving the universe. It's also a deeply profound love story. Sati was reborn as Parvati, the daughter of the king of the Himalayas. And from a very young age, she felt this unbreakable connection to Lord Shiva. To win his favor and really prove her devotion, she performed some incredibly intense penance. Crucially, she fasted on Mondays during the month of Sawan, a practice known as Shravan Somvar. Her unwavering focus absolutely paid off, and Shiva was so moved that he accepted her as his wife during this exact month.
So, you might be wondering, why is this specific month entirely dedicated to him? Well, according to the source material, there's this fascinating belief that during Sawan, all the other deities actually go to sleep. The rest of the cosmos just rests. But Lord Shiva, he's the one who remains awake. He's listening, he's paying attention, and he's granting wishes. This makes the connection between the devotee and the divine incredibly direct during Shravan.
Section 3, Sacred Rituals of Shravan. Worship during this month begins way before you even step foot in a temple. It starts with a dual cleansing. See, it's not just a physical act of bathing and putting on clean, light-colored clothing, it's equally about a mental reset. The whole goal is to consciously clear your mind of negative or intrusive thoughts. It's a super powerful practice in mindfulness, setting this really pure foundation for the day ahead.
Now, remember that immense heat Shiva suffered from the cosmic poison? That ancient event directly inspires the beautiful ritual of Abhishekam. Devotees pour sacred substances over the Shiva Lingam to basically soothe that legendary heat. But each offering carries some deep personal symbolism too. Water cleanses sins. Milk is poured for health and longevity. Yogurt brings prosperity. Honey sweetens life and invites divine grace, while ghee is offered for spiritual awakening. It's like this beautiful mini-narrative in itself, where cooling the divine also nourishes the soul of the worshipper.
These rituals also beautifully elevate really simple elements of nature. Worshippers offer fresh bilva, or bell leaves, specifically in pairs of 3 leaflets, which are incredibly dear to Lord Shiva. Alongside this, they light oil lamps, diyas, and incense. It seems straightforward, but the symbolism is just profound. The lit lamp physically and spiritually drives away the darkness of ignorance, while the incense purifies the very air they breathe, creating a space of complete positivity.
And central to this atmosphere of positivity is the chanting of powerful mantras. This is a profound request for liberation. The English translation from our source explains it just beautifully. Om, we offer our reverence to the three-eyed deity, whose presence is both fragrant and nourishing. And here's the really incredible metaphor. Just as cucumbers are freed from their vines, may we too be released from the chains of mortality and attachment to transient things, allowing us to remain connected to the eternal essence. I mean, wow, it's such a powerful plea to just naturally detach from all our worldly anxieties.
To further cultivate that sense of detachment, devotees mirror goddess Parvati by fasting on Shravan Somvar, the Mondays of the month. Whether it's a complete fast or just a partial one with fruits and milk, it's paired with deep meditation. The ultimate goal here is sitting quietly and actively reflecting on Shiva's core qualities, his detachment, his compassion, and his immense wisdom. These are timeless tools used to calm the mind and build a super resilient spiritual connection.
All right, our final section, Section 4, Festivals of the Holy Month.
So these individual practices ultimately build up into vastly different but equally passionate community celebrations. On one hand, you have Tej. This is a joyous festival where women dress in vibrant green colors, celebrating marital bliss and honoring goddess Parvati's successful devotion. It's lively and deeply cultural. But then contrast that with the Kanwar Yatra. Here, thousands of devotees, known as Kanwaryas, undertake a grueling physical pilgrimage to fetch holy water from the Ganges to offer at Shiva temples. It is an absolutely stunning display of physical endurance driven entirely by spiritual dedication.
So we've journeyed from gods and demons churning oceans for immortality, through intense acts of devotion, right down to the quiet moments of lighting a lamp or clearing your mind of negative thoughts. The rituals of Shravan Mas aren't just ancient history. They are an absolute masterclass in focus, discipline, and finding clarity. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a thought directly inspired by Lord Shiva's qualities of wisdom and detachment. In a world of constant noise and endless distractions, how will you find your own inner peace this Shravan? Thank you so much for exploring this fascinating topic with me.